Alright, let's take a look at the Obsidian Tower. And I feel the best way to actually see the tower is to start from the bottom and work our way up. So give me a moment here to get down to the ground level. Okay, here we go. Let's start with the Nether portal. Oh, hold on. Wrong way. Alright, we'll start by looking up. That's the outside of the tower from the base level. And here's the Nether portal. I put the Nether portal outside the tower as a security precaution. You'll notice this tower has a few security precautions built in. But this is one of the 4 entrances. And we're approaching from the south side. If you look here, the first level, the lobby, has a directory. It shows you all the points of interest in the tower. And the lobby's just essentially just a shop, really. I've got weapon shop here with complete weapons, all the stuff you need to craft. There's one for tools, food, and I believe armor. Now, this is the central stairwell. The door to the central stairwell always faces north. Helps you get your bearings. Now, every floor is equipped with a window control switch. I'll show you what that does. That secures all the exterior doors and windows. Essentially just seals off this level. It's a nice little security feature. The walls themselves are three thick, and that's obsidian on both sides. In between the obsidian, there's the redstone circuitry that powers the window controls. Now, down below, as a further precaution, the lower levels are dark, and usually infested with monsters. This was designed on purpose so you could actually go down below and farm monsters. And this particular level has light. This is the mushroom level. It's just a mushroom farm. I just grew it. I didn't try to monster-proof it or anything. I just basically set some mushrooms down and watched them grow. Sadly, though, they won't grow anymore because now they require dirt. So this place would have to undergo some upgrades. Now, also each level has a door that can permanently lock from the inside, but there's a button to gain access. Now every level below this has pistons blocking it, so if monsters were to break through, they wouldn't be able to go up far. So this whole tower is designed to compartmentalize itself. And as I said, I wanted to make a self-contained ecosystem. Now this is the hydroponics level. Now I know technically hydroponics is growing without soil, but it's the only name I could really think of for it that sounded right. But this is just it's got a basic wheat farm and a sugarcane farm, and the rest of this is open. Animals can spawn in, but of course those mechanics have changed too, so it really doesn't work the way it should. Each level has what I like to call a little observation platform. It's just glass and you can look out and see. But of course, you don't want to get stuck behind the doors when they close. Otherwise, you don't really have anywhere you can go. Alright, so that's this level. And I created the Obsidian Tower using MC-Edit. What I would do is I would create one floor, get everything right, and then I'd copy the next floor up, and I would just stack them, and then I'd go in and I'd individually modify every one. Now this is the tree farm level. Not much to see here, just grows trees. This one's actually 2 floors high. And you can get to the second. Here we go, level 4. Level 4 is just, tree access. You can come up here and you can cut trees from the top and work your way down if you wanted to. It's all a bit cramped. Now this is the sky rail access. This is the one you've seen me do, start my tours. Well, let's take a closer look at it. Each corner has either an economy room suite, where you just have a single bed, a window, and all the stuff you need for crafting, or a deluxe suite. And these deluxe rooms are double beds, 2 windows, you basically have a corner, and everything that the economy ones have. The thought behind this was you would travel along the rail system at night, stop off here, sleep, and then go on about your business around one of the other rails. And originally I had this part open, but I felt it was too cramped to have it open like that, so instead I just placed glass here, and you can actually look down and see the trees. So everything below this level is essentially just growing, manufacturing. As you get up higher in the levels, though, it becomes more recreational. Like level 6 is the Sky Park. The Sky Park is 3 floors tall, and it's basically just a green space. It's got flowers and little tables here, and it also has an overlook. You can overlook the sky rail system. And this is a place we could have a nice romantic dinner or something. Hence the rose. My favorite Hanna-Barbera character is Huckleberry Hound, and you'll see a lot of like hints that I prefer the south more so than any other directions. So you'll see little things like this, like the south rail has like this nice little setup on it, versus the other ones, the other directions just simply don't have it like this. And it's just little things like that. For those of you who aren't familiar with Huckleberry Hound, one of his famous catchphrases is, well, heck, I like everything about the South. I'm not even going to attempt the accent, but... And here's the little waterfall park here. And it's just very nice. I've got the 2 rarest breeds of trees, pine, which is my favorite, and birch. Honestly, it's been my opinion that the pine trees are more rare than the birch trees, but the wiki says they're equally as rare, so I don't know. But it's got both. And you can also access these levels. There isn't much up here. They're mainly just overlooks. Okay, and level 8, yeah, there's not much up here. Now level 9 is the museum level. This is the level where you saw me give the initial introduction. These doors are designed to be one way, so you start here and you work your way around the museum until you come out the exit. And this is also where I have my personal quarters. There's also, I don't know if you catch that, a museum gift shop where there's various little things. But these are my personal quarters here. As you can see, I've got the switch here. And if I want privacy, I can just pull that and it closes off the window on that door so you can see in. Excuse me. And there's my double bed. And my my used diamond armor. Oh, and my one red rose. And you can look out here and you can see the sunset. And you've already seen the museum, but if you do download the map, you actually spawn in right around this corner in the museum, and you can actually go around and read the signs. It'll give you a little history about the tower, Pangaea, and there's even a few example blocks in there too. I've got a bedrock stone in there, but this is the top. See, it's very clean, very neat. There's grass up here, so you know, at least in prior to retail, you could animals would spawn up here, but you just got a nice view of everything up here. All right, I'm gonna go to my quarters and sleep the night away.